Okay, so caviar butter is a thing and it's an expensive thing. So we're gonna take Tabiko, which is like a cheap caviar cousin, and we're gonna mix it with butter. So we're making like cheapo caviar butter or Tabiko butter, however you wanna slice it. And I wanna slice it on a bagel. So let me mush this together. Pay attention, the butter needs to be softened, that seems obvious, but I don't know. I already know it's gonna be good. Very nice, because it balances the sweetness of the Tabiko. And you don't need salted butter, but I'm a salty bitch. Hold on. That's what it looks like. I have a very well toasted bagel. It's my body, it's my choice, and it's my bagel and it's my choice. But let's just worry about this and what this is gonna taste like. Am I weird? Yeah. Did we already know that? Is that a surprise? I don't think so. Is this a weirdo snack? Yeah. Is it good? No clue, but I have a very strong feeling it will be. Okay. It's very good. It's very, I just took a walk. It's very balanced. You wouldn't want your bagel that's toasted. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so caviar butter is a thing. Dollar Tree. Look at this cute bag that they give you. You have to pay for it when you check out. Look how cute the two greens are. My sister Molly can't stop talking about the damn bag more than the stuff in it. But let's go into the Dollar Tree Beauty Edition. Okay. First of all, they have an infused eyebrow highlighter that's green tea infused. I thought that it was an eyeliner when I saw it, and I laughed because I thought, oh God, Alex Earl. And it can be, because I told you everything does everything. So there you go. Now you can look like Alex Earl for $1.25. All right, but that's also supposed to be this, but I'm not using it for that. I'm using it for the inside of the eyes. It will not burn. No animals were tested. All great. Moving right along. This. Wet n Wild concealer brush at the dollar store. And yes, things were $1.25, so I'm going to count that as $1. It's great. I like Wet n Wild brushes, and this is great. Gonna keep it, gonna use it, gonna wear it in good health. There was another Wet n Wild. I bought both ones they had. I thought brushes are just so great to have that are good quality, and believe it or not, Wet n Wild makes a good quality brush. Do not need to spend money on brushes. What the hell was this one for? Crease. Great. What else do we have next? Pond's wipes. Purify and refresh. I will do just that. This really made me excited. Sassy Chic Makeup Brush Cleansing Mitt. What I like about it is that, like, you can travel with this. And now you're here with your brushes and you're just like, okay. I like this. And it flattens out. It just takes up nothing. I mean, to be perfectly honest, you could put a brush in here and protect it. That's a lie. That's fake news. Okay, great. Dove. This moisturizer is unbelievable. Nourishing body care, $1. So good. Under eye massager. This is very advanced. It's cooling. It's amazing. This is amazing. I didn't need these. We know that. But these, it is plastic, but it's soft. Like that. $1.25. I bought these because my sister makes fun of me that we have no normal pens. My pens are all bizarre and gigantic and weird. I got these because and these are like so much more expensive on Amazon. We needed snacks in the store. Miniature lighter. These were the stars. No animal testing. One's made with aloe. Like, all good, right? This shocked me. Look how pretty this color is. I've had it on. It lasted for hours. It is such fake news about, like, but did it wear? Like, this lasted a long time. Like, as good as fancy expensive. Cute colors. Loved it. Dollar Tree. So I got dressed up to go out on a date with someone, and it was a last minute thing, so that's fine. But he was like, I'm going to meet a friend also for a drink. And I think he thinks I'm going to meet them because I know the friend, sort of. But I just saw them walking on the street. The guy's not my type. And I'm all dressed up, and I ran into Bryn because she was having dinner with my assistant, and she's like, just go. I'm like, I don't want to waste time. I'd rather be home with you. I don't want to go. So I'm not going. And it sucks that I think I look cute, but I'm not going. So now I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Rocco DeSpirito has a new restaurant. Maybe I'll go try that. I got to figure out what this new era is like, but wasting time is not part of it. Bryn's going to come back in the car now because she just went in to spy for me to verify that I shouldn't go, because I don't think this person is my type for many different reasons.
Do we go into the outdoor garden?
Go wherever you want. Just go in. You're just looking around.
We can't walk in there.
Why? It's a restaurant. Just be like, I'm looking to see if my mom is here, or my brother, or anything. Rocco DeSpirito, here we come. He just happened to text me saying he has a new restaurant and I should come in and try it. So I'm not wasting this outfit. I'm going. Gotta be adventurous. It's my adventure era. Place of yes, bro. So I'm in an Ulta. I've only been in one time because I was killing time while doing something else. This is just fascinating. I'm buying stuff. I don't know what the hell. Wow, this is crazy. Oh my God, they have a freaking salon in here. They have a salon in here. Jesus, what a multi-billion-dollar freaking business. I'm doing a lot of clearance to see if it really makes a difference.
It's not bad at all.
Right?
Yeah. Let me just move this stuff right here.
Oh my God, let me see the receipt.
Oh, sure. And then you get points as well.
Oh, of course. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think shopping online might be better for me because I've never spent $500 on makeup in my entire life. We're now into the thousands of dollars just to cut through the bullshit for you guys. So, taking this seriously. And we are cutting through a lot of bullshit. There are 70,000 things that do the same thing. And now I have so much shit to do. So my assistants and my daughter are going to have a lot of makeup. Okay, have a great. So I got dressed up to go. Let's talk about Alex Cooper. So I met her at a birthday party this summer, and then I was a guest on her Unwell tour. Now, first time I met her, it was a big crowd, and she was engaging the crowd, and I liked her. I just sort of know instantly if I like someone. We chatted, and she understands her audience, and she's connecting, and it's not disingenuous. Like, she really is grateful to be where she is. And then I went to the Unwell tour. Now, keep in mind, I've done Jay Leno, I've done Jimmy Kimmel, I've done Jimmy Fallon, Ellen, all of them. And I went to the dressing room, and she knocked on the door, and my social person was in there, and she said, we're not ready. I didn't even know it was Alex. And I thought, oh my God. But anyway, 2 seconds later, she opened up. This girl came to play in a different way. Meaning, she came to play, she wanted to creatively collaborate. We were like riffing and bantering and just like bang, bang, bang. It was like being with a kindred spirit, okay? And we shot some content and we chatted, and then I met her husband and she met the people that I was with, and it was very, very, to say that it was down to earth, it would be an understatement. And then I watched her show, and I watched her engage her audience and the people that she surrounded herself with, like the sort of friends of the show. And whether it was Harry Jowsey or the girl who was a guest, Megan Maroney. Please, if I get her name wrong, I'm so sorry. She's a beautiful young girl. And again, her husband. And we did chat about the interview that she had coming up that was really big, and her team, the people around her. And I just want to say that, as I said on stage to her, she's the real deal. And I want to give her flowers because she deserves them. And she has a brand. And I even liked her merch, her gift bag. They always have a crap gift bag that has things in it you don't want. I liked the merch. Like, for me to want to wear the merch of someone's show, it's just not something I normally would do. You know, I would just give it away. I am in. I'm in. I liked it. And the fact that she wears sweatpants to any interview, that's her brand. That's what she's doing. She's not changing. She's not waffling. She's not pandering. And she's 30 years old. I know that she's a woman and she could be a mother, but in this world, in this entertainment industry, in this cesspool, that's young. And giving her flowers. Let's talk about Housewives trips. There are these Tarte influencer trips, and people talk about their room status and the hierarchy and unfairness and equality. It reminded me of the Housewives trips when Ramona was the big room scrambler, and you almost have to respect that she didn't care what the audience was going to think. She was getting there, and she treated these vacations like they were real vacations. For me, they were like going to the electric chair, because you're going someplace that seems like it's going to be nice, and you may have always wanted to go, but you have to go places that you didn't plan, do things you didn't want to do, and hang out with people you didn't want to hang out with, and film and work. And you don't get a minute to breathe. So to me, that's not a vacation. Ramona, God bless, she'd throw on a banana yellow bikini and shop for the trip like she was going on a honeymoon. So she would get there and she wanted that bedroom. She wanted that primary bedroom. And if it's your trip, which is a scam too, because there's no your trip. I remember Ramona wanting the Miami house to be her trip, and Dorinda knew someone who owned the house, so she wanted to claim the trip too. And, you know, I thought of Miraval, but Dorinda also thought of Miraval. And it's like so stupid, because who cares? It's no one's trip. You know whose trip it is? It's Bravo's integration trip. Bravo has called the homeowner, the restaurant, the hotel, whatever the hell it is, and said, do you want to do an integration into the Real Housewives of New York? And we're going to pretend this is someone's trip. Because I can trust and believe that Ramona Singer isn't paying $150,000 for a room for a week in, you know, Turks and Caicos for us all to stay at. Nor is she renting us a yacht. So that became this weird thing where people really wanted to own the trips, and it's ridiculous. Wanting to go on the trip for a vacation is ridiculous. Owning the trip is also ridiculous. What you want to do is not own the trip. So you have no responsibilities to do things. Like, you just could like sit there and you don't have to be like, oh, I invited you guys all here to invite you because we all need to go on a trip with no drama. No drama, and we don't want to invite Janine, and we don't want to, you know, we don't know if Risa can behave, but we're all going to get along, and then you go there and you rip each other's limbs off and eat them on a barbecue. So you'd rather be sitting in the background, but it takes a couple of years for you to realize that. And then the rooms, I came back from the show and was the highest paid housewife in history. That, you know, it may have still been that now, but, and went to Turks and Caicos and sat in and was in a shitty room. Who cares? You have to film all day like a workhorse for Bravo. You're not sitting in your room sipping, you know, Frangelico and cappuccinos and thinking about your life. You're not in your room. Let's talk about Housewives trips. There are these Tarte influencer trips, and people talk about their room status, and so many people are talking about, to me, more snubbing Kylie Jenner, aka walking up to say hello to someone she knows and someone she doesn't know is sitting in between in a room that's so activating. Probably your dress is uncomfortable or falling off, making sure you don't look like shit. Photographers everywhere. Just won your first ever actress award. I think it was right after. Yeah. And there's a person you don't know. Just because they're both celebrities, like, doesn't mean everyone has to say hello to every single person in the room. Like, keep it moving. Demi Moore walked into a room, saw somebody she knew, somebody she didn't know was next to her, so she didn't say hello to that person, okay? Not everybody gets a cookie or a medal in every game, all right? Kylie Jenner shall survive, and she'll take a luxurious nap in her sister's cashmere-lined private plane to heal from the wounds of this terrible tragedy. Not suggesting Kylie Jenner gives a shit at all. Just saying, maybe all of your wounds will heal as well.
Are you tired of stalking me? Tired of constantly watching my page from a fake account? Talking about me to all of your friends? And simply just being a fucking weirdo? Then you need to call a psychiatric ward. Because, bitch, you're obsessed. Are you tired of stalking?
TikTok hype that's worth it. I did not believe in this initially. I didn't understand it. I think I had the wrong scent. I want to like put it on a cupcake and eat it. I love it. I think about it, and the hype is real and the knockoffs are not as good. Facts. Learned about this gimmicky brush from Sigma, and I love it. It's on an angle, nooks and crannies, can smear foundation. I like a Picasso. Would never have known of the Kosas bronzer, and it's Gorgeous. It's Gorgeous. I think that's like baked, and I don't know what the difference is between baked or air fried, but I love this. Worth the hype. It ends with us premiere story that I totally forgot about, and I'm putting the pieces together now. And I'm going to share something with you I haven't told anyone because I thought it would get me canceled. Okay, so I go to the It Ends With Us premiere with Danielle, who I work with. I wear a cute pink dress. I'm excited. I show up. I walk the carpet. Then something that I've never seen in over 20 years ago in movie premieres happens, and they say there's an hour between the carpet and the premiere. Now, maybe that happens. I've never seen that happen. Okay, so there's an hour, and it's like too short to go to dinner, too long to stand there in stilettos. And so I see one of Blake's team members, and they're a little distant and a little like icy to me. Just there's something that I'm like, oh, wow, okay. And I've, in other circumstances, this person is not this way. And it was slightly off-putting to Danielle and I. We both like noted it. And then it was one of these theaters that has all these like escalators in it. Okay, so we're like, what do we do? So we go to get margaritas. And that night, like I had a malfunction. My strap came off and we went to drink margaritas. I think it was raining and we were like walking outside in the rain and it was just like a mess. But we were having fun because we got buzzed on these like mason jar margaritas and they were great. And we come back to see the movie. I'm excited to see the movie. And because I love Blake Lively, I'm so excited. So we walk upstairs and we see Anna Wintour. She passes us and I'm like, oh my God, wow, we'll do that another time, but like, let's park that. So then we keep walking and this guy says to me, oh, hey, Bethenny, you know Justin, he was on your podcast. And he's in this one like line and we say hello to each other. I didn't remember who he was. I don't know why, but we say hello to each other. He was very nice. I think he was wearing purple. And he's in this one theater. And then we think this, we saw him, so we're just going into the theater. Not usually, always, unless it's a weird different screenings, the premiere is in one giant theater and there might be like an overflow theater, okay? But here, like he's in one theater, something's going on somewhere else. I saw Anna walk this way. So they take us and they put us all the way to the left in this theater where like nobody was in this theater. And it was just strange. It felt like everybody was separated. And I just called Danielle to be like, oh my God, like everybody was separated. I mean, now we're hearing about everybody being separated and the vibe was off. And so what I didn't tell anybody, because I was like, we'll be canceled, was we left because the vibes were not vibing. Like wasted hair, makeup, outfit to go to the city, drink a margarita in a mason jar, take a bucket of popcorn, take 2 bites, see Anna Wintour, see Justin Baldoni, and left to go back to Connecticut, like talk about blue balls. So something was definitely awry from the jump, and it was palpable. And what they're getting canceled for is like, you don't go to a premiere and like walk the carpet and leave. Like you just don't do that. And sometimes they're really bad movies and you want to leave and you can't. But like, I remember calling my publicist and being like, the vibes were not. Okay, this is Gadget University. These are things that will make your life easier. Okay, this is amazing. It keeps your butter soft. So, why is it upside down? I'm just getting confused. Why would it be like that? Let me just get myself together. I was at my friend's house and I loved it. Why is it like this? All right, all I know, because why is it upside down? You guys are going to know because you're smarter than I am and I'm an idiot. But I know that you put your butter in here and it keeps your butter like soft and you can just keep it on your table forever. But why is it upside down? Because you're not going to fill that whole thing with butter. I don't know. I shouldn't be teaching this class today. I'm going to excuse myself and resign. But I know that this thing is amazing, and it is to hold butter because butter can stay out for a long time. Google it, okay? You're welcome. And so your butter's always soft and it's just on the table. It's just, I like it. It's giving rich bitch, and for me, stupid bitch. Okay, this is Gadget University. These are things that will make your life easier. Okay. This is amazing. It keeps your butter soft. So, why is it upside down? I'm just getting confused. Why would it be like that? Let me just get myself together. I I was at my friend's house and I loved it. Why is it like this? All right, all I know, because why is it upside down? You guys are going to know because you're smarter than I am and I'm an idiot. But I know that this, you put your butter in here and it keeps your butter like soft and you can just keep it on your table forever. But why is it upside down? Because you're not going to fill that whole thing with butter. I don't know. I shouldn't be teaching this class today. I'm going to excuse myself and resign. But I know that this thing is amazing and it is to hold butter because butter can stay out for a long time. Google it, okay? You're welcome. And so your butter's always soft and it's just on the table. It's just, I like it. It's giving rich bitch. And I haven't had alcohol or candy in a while. Tonight's the night for candy. I've been reflecting on the disasters that I've personally visited, like Hurricane Maria and Harvey, and a volcano erupting in Ecuador and the terrible earthquake in Mexico City. And I'm thinking about how each disaster has its own brand. Like, they're each so different. And Hurricane Maria had tremendous loss of life and power and electricity. The lack of control here and people just sitting around waiting for days not knowing if they've lost their homes. And yeah, people lost homes a lot in Harvey and in New Orleans and in Maria and the Australia fires. I've never been so close personally to something. I've gone and visited and talked to people, but I'm not talking to them on the phone. I don't know them. I'm not thinking of what could I possibly say to people who have lost every single thing. And it's things, and I know it's stuff. But people's identities are attached to photographs and clothes and, I mean, having an address. And it's just, it's just brutal. And just to feel the terror and just, you can't compare disasters at all, but like to be so, from 1 minute to the next, sitting around, I had a friend sitting, eating lunch, eating an avocado and cheese quesadilla, and saw smoke above, and people were sort of chilling and rustling, and just like 20 minutes later, the world changed for them. Very sad. Very sad. It's impossible to every day like live like you know that could happen at any time, because that's just drastic. But like my daughter's watching the footage, but she doesn't really absorb it. And I have this thing where I have this pain in the back of my head. I was just gathering all these things and working on Be Strong, and like I get manic and I have to control, and it's the worst. I want to fix everything, and the only thing I could do was like go through everything that I have that has like tags on it and is brand new, and beauty and hair tools, and just like put it all together to send to people I know who've lost everything. It's just a fucking nightmare. There's nothing, I mean, no great words of wisdom.